Good morning, good afternoon, good evening wherever you are. The stream is about to start. Grab your favorite drink. Sit back and relax. You're chilling with HexAsians. With your host, Crypto Vince, Uncle Kevin Hex, and Middle Class Working Man.
HexAsians, nice. Konnichiwa!
That never gets old.
Never gets old.
Never.
And I will have middle class. Don't think that witticism on the thumbnail was lost on me. I saw the 2B pencil in Richard's hand. That was nice.
You picked that up. That's
Brilliant.
good.
Yeah, we were brainstorming some thumbnail ideas last night.
That was D-Raj's idea for the title. I just worked
Well
on
done.
the other bit.
Classic.
Though I will say another, I got tipped off that another Hex stream actually did a similar tagline. They're pretty much the same thing.
It is the obvious
To
one,
be
though,
or
isn't
not
it?
to be.
Yes. Yeah. I learned that in high school. The soliloquy, Act 3, Scene 1 from Hamlet. A lot of people like to misquote that soliloquy. So in the chat, I got the chance to do the soliloquy for once and for all.
Nice.
Cool. Anyway, just before we go any further, I suppose good evening to anyone in Asia and good morning to everyone else in stateside.
Yes.
And namaste Hexicans. Before we start our stream, let us know in chat what you guys are drinking. Today
dear,
I
here we
am drinking. Can you say it?
Oh,
Of course.
What is that?
Right.
Black
What?
Mamba.
Black
Oh,
Mamba.
yeah.
Mamba.
Black Mamba energy drink with guarana and ginseng.
It helps put
And,
the Black Mamba in your Black Mamba.
Yeah. But for those who don't know, guarana is a Brazilian fruit and it has high content of caffeine, so it serves as an energy drink.
It's
I like
fine,
Brazilian.
everything.
Alan's comment is
Kobe
classic.
in a can.
Kobe in a can.
Wait, what?
Too
There we
soon.
go.
Too soon.
Oh,
Well done.
And I think I see Finbear in here, so nice. Because today I am wearing, I don't know whether you can tell, I'm wearing a coverall, and now because I'm following Finbear, I came to know about this. They have this tradition of coveralls in university. Um, whenever they have their frat parties, everybody wears the frat coveralls, and it's kind of two things, like it protects your clothes while partying, plus it is kind of an equalizer, so that nobody is like everybody is having kind of a same attire, plus so nobody is poor shaming anyone for dressing up badly. So it kind of, plus wearing a coverall has, for me, has an advantage that I can go all commando underneath. So
Jeez.
so
Come
so
on.
it also supports freedom of movement, you know.
Freedom of movement.
Oh god.
and and that is why today I kind of changed the orientation of my camera. It's normally facing the west, now I'm facing east, because this way I can stand up and I can say that I'm doing stand-up comedy. Okay, I rambled on.
Crickets.
I'm frozen again with that remark.
Hold on. Screenshot.
Screenshot, thanks.
That
Yep.
makes a good wallpaper.
Uh-huh.
Yep, someone's
And
61
yep.
background.
Mhm,
We'll
thank
kill that
you.
one.
Lovely.
Do you want me to keep
Thanks.
you off?
What are you
as well.
doing?
Could be
Damn
our
it.
next thumbnail.
I'm just gonna freeze here for the rest of the show. You
No.
can't read my lips if they don't move at all.
Oh,
I'll see what I can do.
no, good stuff. Anyway,
uh,
go ahead, Dean. Sorry.
Papa, you can try logging out and never
we
coming
go.
back.
There he is.
Nah, it's just my
Yep.
camera. That's all.
Hmm.
It's made in India, so it's okay.
Are we doing those jokes so soon?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Like, I support made in India products. I don't guarantee the quality, but I support it. Make in India.
All 5 of them.
We need a diversification. Like, we cannot be dependent on one country for all the electronics, right? Plus,
And who
Indians,
No.
we give you a better deal. Anyways,
better support?
and I spot the empty boxes of electronics behind D, so he sells the empty boxes without the electronics in it.
no, no. I don't know whether you guys know this, or is it an Indian thing? If you are selling your old mobile or electronic,
Yeah.
if you return it along with the original casings, like the box, you get a better deal. At least in India we do, because that way they can refurbish it and say this is original.
Of
So
course.
Or this is new.
Yeah. Yes. Diraj Moore,
okay,
the art of the deal.
Oh shit.
Part 2.
like, I cannot be giving away all the what you call alpha for free. Just wait for my OnlyFans to launch, then you can get much more better advice.
Commando
Thank
D.
you.
Diraj's
I-
OnlyFans.
Not financial advice, of course.
And I'm expecting a video from what's that guy's name on TikTok again who stops people in cars and asks them what they do for a living?
I've seen him, but I've no idea what
Yeah,
his name
I
is.
forgot
Daniel
his
Mac.
name. Yes,
Daniel
that's him.
Mac.
And then he stops D and says, "Excuse me, sir, what do you do for a living?"
But only the cool sports cars, or only the nice cars. It doesn't stop anybody else.
Yeah, and what do I live? I want to do that some, like, what do you do for a living? Sir, I work at a call center from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m.
That fan has 3 toggle switches, low, medium, and high. Thank you, everybody. Not all at once.
Yeah. See, if Finberg is saying what I commented about the coveralls is correct. Yeah. they do wear it in Finland, and it's really weird, you know. YouTube algorithm as I started following Finbear. I get these videos study in Finland and Finland tourism. Then whenever I watch the Peter streaming on Discourse Syndicate, the Slovakian or stream, I get study in Slovakia and Slovakian tourism. Now, again, it may be due to watching videos of Czech girls somewhere else that could have triggered the algo, but yeah, I think we have eaten up a lot of time. We do have a substantial amount of viewers watching. Maybe we should get to the meat of the topic today.
To be, to be,
Or not.
Yeah.
or not.
That is the question.
Everyone, we have
uh,
testnet v2b. And
Hooray.
everyone is up in a fervor because
And
they don't see their totals exact, and we're only 10%, synced up.
well, we had it, and then we didn't
Nine.
have it for a few hours.
9%.
Right, 9%. Guys, we got some time left before everybody can, even think
Yeah.
to possibly be accurate in your allocations.
It's called 4 more weeks for the blocks to be indexed.
At least you can see them this time, right? So I think we should have a party for every percentage that we gain.
That's a lot of parties.
Actually, it gives you about 24 hours per shot, right?
So we can't end the stream until we get 10%.
Oh, no,
So says
everyone-
you.
That's the new metric now.
Respect.
Oh,
but
If we hit 10%, Crypto King will shave his head
Again.
again.
at least
Nice.
I thought
Luckily,
Vin
it's
Diesel
just-
joined us in the stream.
This guy cut my hair. This is my
Luckily, he
barber
didn't
right here.
say shave something else. Nah.
Wait, what?
Yes, it will. Yes, it will. I predict it'll go to 57%, like after 11%, and then it'll be stuck at 99 for 5 months. It'll be the most agonizing time.
Then we can all shake our heads.
See, this is kind of the problem of decentralization. First of all, I think Vince, you are more kind of a nerd. What do you know what indexing means in terms of blockchain? What
In
is
terms of
when you are
blockchain,
saying
I actually don't know what the correct technical definition of indexing is.
middle class?
I think the most layman, not from a blockchain perspective, like for example, if you say, I don't know if you guys back in the day, you had to work in an office space and then there's documents everywhere and then you do indexing on documents. So you say, this is A lives here and this is B all lives here. So it's easier for you to look stuff up. I could be wrong here from a context of blockchain. Do you what is your take, I suppose?
So no, but the thing is, I just wanted to point out that 90% of the people watching or even following don't even know what indexing
Nope.
actually means.
It's the opposite of
So-
outdexing.
Please enlighten us.
That helps a lot.
But the thing is, when you are, I'll try to put in layman's terms, but and this is the kind of advantage because nobody actually knows what it means. Whatever I say for now, it will be correct until somebody takes the effort to really search for it. which I hope nobody does. But the thing is, data on the blockchain isn't linear. Like, these are transactions going on haywire. So getting it to be able to call data from the blockchain, it needs to be in a proper format and uploaded somewhere. So this is what indexing is. It is like getting it into a readable format. And but to dumb it down even further, you can just say the blockchain is uploading. That's the way of thinking, because without the all the data there, you won't be, if if it was actually uploading, then you won't be able to operate at all with the blockchain. It's um, different. But for people watching this stream, yeah, you can just say the data is uploading. And like, see, I told you guys last week that we are going to be able, like, the blockchain is going, like, v2b is going to launch the next day, and everybody was laughing. But the repository was uploaded and made public the next day. So yeah, I called it kind of. But yeah, many of the what you call validators were slacking, didn't update everything. So everything is going slowly. uh,
Good
it's
question. Check
uploading
this
to the
out.
cloud. It's uploading to the cloud. And now, because airspace is congested, because of the there is blockage of airspace, that uploading is taking extra time.
The correct answer is
But yeah,
Richard's hard drive.
yeah. Where was that? But yeah, people were not ready to get their validators shifted from V2 to V2b, and that caused a delay. And people, I don't know why. Yeah, there are many people who are still kind of doing it just for fun. So that is another thing. People don't even noobs, noobs. They don't even read the full details of what are the hardware requirements. They use SD drives instead of what you call it. Sorry, disk drives instead of SD drives.
Is that
People,
3.5 inch floppy disk drives? Because those really can take a lot of memory.
yeah, I think some people are doing that using, but no, you see, it's like basic, like it's like if you are trying to run a AAA video game. Yeah, the box comes with some recommended software or recommended hardware, but it's, yeah, the game will run, but you shouldn't be running it on that minimum hardware. You
Commodore
should try,
64.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what, yeah. Let it be. But the whole thing, do whatever you want with that. I, from my perspective, what Richard did was just threw a toy at the audience to let them play with it and keep quiet. Yeah, keep playing with V2b, uh, and let them work on the main chain, whatever is going on. Uh, Otherwise, there was really no need to rush everything. Uh,
Oh,
well,
My pal Dorsey with the zinger.
Oh, does anyone remember those?
Yes,
Oh, I
yes.
remember those.
Oh,
Like
I
the
was
first three games
addicted to
work
it.
and the rest don't work.
Or they're just not worth playing.
Or
The
what was it, MAME? Do you remember that?
No.
The MAME. You could
No,
actually get an
Papa, we are not
emulator
that
for all
old.
the 1980s games. The coin-op games is an emulator called MAME. I hope I got that name right. And you download like 50,000 of them, and like maybe 20 of them work.
No.
No, we used to have this brick. What it was called brick game, which was like Tetris and couple of
Oh yeah.
other things. Uh, 1000 in 1. It said 1000 in 1, but it was just 8 games repeated a number of times, and
Oh,
That's a scam.
it used to be 1000. Yeah.
Is Point Hexter serious? Or I think he's joking.
He's joking.
Wait, what?
Of course.
Yeah, effectively, the question is, should I connect? Is a question asked about 500 times a day now. Should I connect up my Vault wallet or even my my migratory wallet to the test net to check out my balances? The answer is, if you don't want to, you don't have to. You can always just create a dummy wallet, go to the faucet, get a little bit of test pulse, and go play around again. You don't have to go check your balances until Richard says that it's time to check your balances. But then you won't have any time to claim any problems that you may see with your balances. So you kind of have to do, take this on, take it as the gospel when it comes from Richard. It's time to go check your balances. He hasn't yet said that, but then again, the testnet is not fully indexed. So why not just take a chill and wait until we get up to the 90% mark before you ask about security questions? Personally, I checked mine.
And
Yes,
you're very happy.
but
Yeah, I think it's all good. But again, it's not indexed all the way. So I'm happy for now, and I'll probably be happier later.
the thing is, if you want to just check your balances, then you can go to the block explorer, put your address, and see your balances. That's the safest thing to do. As far as connecting your MetaMask to v2b, it's safe, but the thing is, um, you have to take precaution not to join, like, don't get scammed by someone asking to go to a site, connect that wallet to using testnet to another site, and that can lead to unwanted consequences. So, and that is the whole point of actual testnet, right? You want users to try out everything. You want to do capacity testing as well. So yeah, go ahead, uh, create a wallet, play around with balances and everything.
The indexing could have positive or negative implications in terms of your balances anyway. Think about all the other non-ERC20 chains that have been, sacrificed. We never saw that influencing the numbers on the sacrificial rankings. So keep that in mind.
What did you do in space the other day?
He forked himself.
Like No, actually, it was a random guy who came into the stream and requested the mic to sing, and I'm like, yeah, go ahead, you are doing. I delegated my singing to him. He sang. It was nice because really at that point of time the space was kind of getting heated up. Uh, and it was kind of crazy, you know. First thing, yeah, I did kind of what you call a clickbait to by say, naming the Twitter space Hedron is messed up. So in the initial half or 1 hour of that thing, we were all kind of praising Hedron for how it may play out in 3 hours, like 3 years or so. But after some time, somebody pulled out the topic of censorship in the Telegram groups, and the dump that occurred in Hedron, and things got spicy. And but again,
That was after Richard spoke, right?
No, it was actually before
Before.
Richard spoke.
Before Richard spoke. Okay. Well,
Did you record it, Diraj?
Yeah, it is recorded. It is on my Twitter space, like on my Twitter account.
are you sure
Dheeraj
you didn't?
underscore.
You recorded it yourself locally and then you posted it? Because if not, it's not able to be accessed anymore.
Yeah, Twitter Space has the option of record, so
Yep.
it can be played. And I
Okay.
listened to it myself uh, just today, like, because oh my god, that first half when I was talking, it was full of great points, which
Yeah.
I don't see anyone bring up in chat or any other YouTube streams. And
Yeah.
sometimes like I go to other Twitter spaces and watch live streams, and I'm like, dude, I was the one who told you about this. But yeah, if you want to, so if you want, basically what I'm telling is, if you want to sound smart, please follow me. I will give you excellent knowledge of stuff.
Yo, middle class, put that clip that about Frank. Frank, did you catch that?
Oh,
What? No.
there we go. You've got a fan.
Thank you.
Someone's
I have
gonna
a look.
have
I
to spell
haven't
that
seen
out
the
for
movie
me.
yet, but you have a look.
Is it the hair
Yeah.
or?
I believe the hair. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen the movie, the new one.
Yeah, you
Must be
him.
the hair because I used to have a haircut compared to last time. I'm checking out Diraj's Twitter space now, so he definitely had it posted it on Twitter, so it's there to listen on Diraj's Twitter space.
Uh,
Hey, Dheeraj. Speaking of spice, at the end of that, toward the end of Richard's portion on that live stream, I think the shout out to Mello, who's an admin in the Telegram chat, and for in no uncertain terms got Richard to clarify what freedom of speech means in his Twitter voice chat. So people can play that back on Dheeraj's recording, and it's very important to listen to it, to put it into perspective, where he comes down on admins really hard to keep control of the chat. It is not a party line for drunks and freaking, weirdos. This is for onboarding and giving people information about things that he likes. That's what he says. And by he likes, things that we like, which are Richard Hart products and projects. Though things that make you freaking wealthy. Not crap about basket weaving underwater, or this person did that, or this person kicked me out of chat unfairly and I demand a voice or an opinion. Screw that. Richard laid it down and said it on that recording.
You're
So
banned.
I think even I have mentioned,
Yep.
like,
Yep. That's it.
I have mentioned it in my Twitter space as well. Like, yeah, freedom of speech is okay, but terms and conditions apply. You can only speak at a certain uh, what you call, sorry,
Freedom of
uh,
speech within the confines of the bounds of the topic.
People need to
yes.
learn context, right? People need to learn how to inject themselves into a conversation. People just need to learn how to be adults. I don't even know. I mean, this whole fucking conversation is dumb. If somebody's in there, the Telegram chat is for one thing, to help you figure out how to access Hex, Pulse Chain, Pulsex, whatever respective coin
Yep.
is on the docket. It's not for you to talk about how your ass hurts. Pretty straightforward.
That's I don't know. That's another chat room. If you want to enjoy yourself and really get into Nazis and sharks, go ahead and enjoy. What is it? Strape. Strape is for you. That's
Strape.
the dung heap that all the
Yeah.
flies should collect on.
And I've been banned in strip chat, so I don't go there. So you can imagine what kind of a person, or when I go degen, I go full degen. So uh, yeah, and I self backed out of the Hex and Pulse chat rooms because it was becoming a lot of toxicity there.
You never came into the
But
voice chat? I heard you once.
yeah, I used to, like, after some time the voice chat and chat in general became too hard to keep up. So
Too hard to keep up
uh,
with normal 1x talkers?
yeah, that's
I
what.
see. I
That's
understand.
why
It's hard.
it's kind of. But you see, Richard uh, talked about something which he didn't know, and I know. So I'm going to again pat my own back for it. He didn't. He was talking about MEV, minor extracted value, and he said he doesn't know what backfilling means. First of all, it's not called backfilling orders; it is called back running, and it is kind of opposite of front running. Not exactly. It is actually the same thing as front running. So, but here I will explain to you all three attacks that can occur in MEV by MEV bots. That is front running, back running, and third one is the sandwich attack. So front running is when the miner sees your transaction, or for example, if you are going to liquidate one of the positions and get profit for it, or in what we might see in Pulse X is there will be a bounty for mm, doing the auto buy and auto restake functions. So, and for which you will get a reward. And if the miner sees that you are getting the reward, he may inject his transaction in front of you and take the reward himself. So that is called front running. Back running is when your transaction causes an opportunity that the miner can exploit. For example, once you if you do a trade on the hexhedron pair, you buy hex using hedron. Now the balances are off, right? The prices on that pair are different from that in the USDC pair. So the miner will see that and he will take that arbitrage opportunity which you created. So that is what is known as backfilling of orders. And third one is, of course, the famous sandwich attack. That is, if you set your slippage tolerance to a very high number, 5%, 6%, then what the even though you may actually not be uh, eligible for that much of slippage, then the miner will do a transaction before you to increase the price and cause the slippage to occur. So you get the worst deal. And after your transaction is through, he will again sell the coins back and get a profit from it. So you get a worse deal, miner takes profit. That is the MEV, which is done, and which is what we saw in the hex chart on Uniswap v3. Actually, it wasn't even an MEV attack. It was just simple arbitrage. Um Somebody balanced out the pools between uh, ETH and USDC pairs for Hex, which is why they caused this huge candles. I think the highest one went to up to $6. So actually, nobody's sell orders at those prices were filled. It was a uh, again they used a special mechanism, that is the MEV client private transaction. We talked about this on the last stream, using MistX or Archer Swap to do either zero slippage transactions or making your transactions private. So yeah, so much to learn, like, and this is just the tip of the iceberg. I have so much more in my knowledge bank. Please be
Diraj, tell us more about this sandwich attack. This there was a $3 one spike and then there was a $6 spike. They happened what, a few minutes from each other, and what was the purpose and what's the gameplay there?
so that wasn't even a like a proper sandwich attack, or even what I said, front running, or it was just an arbitrage opportunity. So what happens is, if you do a transaction on V2 without like, if you don't use an aggregator like Matcha or 1inch, so your order gets routed directly through a single exchange, then the price of that pair, in this case it was hex ETH pair, that rises. Mm, so somebody bought uh, hex with Ethereum. So now hex is uh, hex's USD price calculated using Ethereum is higher than that of the hex price that is there in the actual USDC pool. Getting it?
Okay.
So what they do is buy hex on the USDC hex in the hex USDC pool, which is cheaper, and then sell it back on the hex Ethereum pool, so that the price of hex in the Ethereum pool gets uh, pushed down to the same price as that of hex pool, hex USDC pool. And with that, the when you sell that hex, you get Ethereum. You sell that Ethereum back to USDC, and that is your profit in terms of USDC. So that is what happened. I and it happened twice, and that's the thing. If you do it openly, so number of times, then people catch on to it, and your strategy gets invalidated. So yeah,
I see.
whoever did that. Yeah. And yeah, so that's about it.
Just before we move any further, Alan, thanks for the $5 super chat. But I think what he's mentioned here is invalidated because Wales spoke. There you go.
That's right. Proof of life.
True story.
Proof
So
of
do you want a
Wales.
refund?
No exchanges, no refunds. Like 30 seconds after.
It's on the blockchain now.
Just reading the chats at the moment. Let's see anything exciting. Oh my god! Oh, if you're watching, I'm flying.
Oh, this is so guys. This is the troll. Bangkok Marcus is addressing that troll that started out on D-Raj's recording before Richard spoke. The spicy guy who said, "I've been in freedom of speech and they're doing the thing." That's the voice of the guy who took lots of things down. He was responsible in his little, me thing that he did. He managed to take down hexradio.app, Pulse Radio app, and quite possibly, Richard Hart's YouTube
Oh wow!
channel,
Oh shit! That's
because he was a vindictive little troll. He's a very small human being, and Bangkok Marcus and myself have had a time of trying to handle him. He's also the reason that we now have to raise our hands in chat, because he just barnstormed us for like a week saying, "Hey, Papa's a wanker." So he did that for... I know I'm a wanker, so you don't have to remind me. But anyway, he kept coming back over and over, disrupting chat. And now that we have this, testnet v2, well, it's kind of an important v2b. It's very, very important that we all focus and spread exactly what information we have to. So if this tool is taken away from us as a community because of one guy, you can thank this Ryan character for that. I'm sorry to say.
Gotcha.
I don't know the guy in the Telegram. Sorry, this Ryan guy may be different from the one who came in the. But it's all no point in crying over a spilled milk now.
Yeah.
I think the big issue is that people think that this shit is like everything else, but it's not. This is something where you're supposed to be responsible for your own progress. And people are used to being coddled. They're used to having their hand held. They're used to all this babysitting shit. And that's really the problem. Because everywhere you look, it's just people acting like children. It's not anything else. So it's just, in a lot of cases, these people haven't had their ass beat, haven't had their, asses handed to them. And they don't know how to behave. They think that me is the right course of action. This is what you get from that. I mean, this is the majority of the problem with the world, that everybody thinks that they're just owed some shit.
Yep.
Nobody owes you a fucking thing.
Yep.
Beyond all, the answer is yes to your comment.
There you go.
Moving on, back to where... Sorry to cut you off.
But the thing is, I know these kind of tiffs and what you call arguments do occur when we have a large group and people have their favorites, their heroes. So thing is, that's why I kind of keep a neutral stance, like India. We the thing is, yeah, what I say is you cannot love everyone equally. That is why I despise everyone equally. So that is why
For the win.
that is why I am completely neutral. Yes, I do have my favorites, and that is why I stream on the HexAsian stream only. I Nobody else calls me or to talk on their streams anyways, but uh, yeah, that's why I would.
Crypto Stylist is in the chat. She's not on stream with us here. Question is, why?
Be easy in Paris. Isn't she in Paris currently?
Yeah, they don't have the internet in Paris.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
She's been killing it though. I like that Nike stream
one,
she did.
yeah. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Well done.
Man, me and her are probably gonna do a stream tomorrow, so be on the lookout for the link on that one.
Right on.
Right on.
Nice.
Yeah, and by the way, Nike is my kind of favorite brand, anyways. Some childhood memories attached to it. Just like I think I have Nike shorts. I would have put that just to it, but like I always have this like ideological, what you call, conundrum, or do it, but what is it? This this it of ideology is quite different.
That is the question.
Yeah, I but for me, I think I said this in on the last stream. Like, my my philosophy is let somebody else do it. Uh, that is why currently I am not. I said this before that I am going to run a validator in India, but right now I'm not doing it because I don't want to waste my resources on testing betaware. Second, yeah, people are doing it when. Oh, the thing is, it will take some time to get everything set up. We need a good hardware, like, but most important part for running the node, we need a good tech support. And where do you find good tech support for cheap? India. So India. So yes, we will be able to give you the best returns on your pulse for delegating to us. Just wait when you. I'll give the announcement then. And my personally, my like idea is to start the validator a couple of months after the mainnet has launched and has been working for a couple of months. I may give up on the initial profits that may be available to the validators, but I am giving up that opportunity for a stable network, which will have a better understanding of what kind of returns to expect.
Will you
So,
call your validator instant regret validator?
no,
No?
uh,
Instant
no,
regret
it's
validation token?
It's more like delayed regret.
Delayed regret.
Oh.
Oh, welcome to the slash and burn.
My name for the validator was Optimum Yield Aggregator, OYA, or the other way to pronounce it is Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Where did you come up with these names? Oh God.
Dude,
One-
this is
1
I
billion
told you
people
I'm-
are laughing somewhere right now.
Probably India.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yo, you guys are crazy today.
Well, what's up with you, Wales? Lay some alpha on us. We deserve it.
Not much
We've been-
alpha to share, bro. I mean, if you're not paying attention to Richard, there's nothing I can tell you that's gonna put your FOMO pants on.
That's true. But what did you make of Richard's latest, the latest
Last
live
Squarespace
stream?
was pretty good.
I think people are gonna be surprised. I think everybody's gonna be wrong. I mean, I know people are bullish, but I think people underestimate the significance of what's occurring. And the reason for that is because people are just unsure. A pulse chain or Pulsex is like you really don't get what's going on if you think there's a difference. If you think you need to be in one versus the other, then you're just not paying attention. So pretty much that, bro. Not much to be said past that. Except good luck to those that think they know better once Pulse Chain launches and they start speculating with their pulse and all that shit. They're gonna start losing it, that's for sure. But you know, more power to those that know better. Yet know nothing. They'll figure it out. Why would that be? Well, Hex has been going sideways for 6 months, so people think they have to make up for 6 months of time. That's how people get wrecked. Happens everywhere all the time. This is why trading is dangerous, right? Because people think that if not, they're not sitting there clicking, then you know they're not doing anything, and that's just not the case. That's why staking is superior, you know, all that good stuff that I'm tired of saying, because you're not exposing yourself to these downside externalities that you have no control over whatsoever. Right? Like you don't know when the price is going to go up. You don't know when the price is going to go down. You don't know if somebody's just going to dump 5 million hex right after you bought at what you thought was a low. And these are the kinds of things that people just don't take into account. They want to get mad. They want to say, oh, you don't know. It's like, nah, nobody knows, man. If you don't know how to listen to people that speak in probabilities, that's your fault. It's nobody else's. So those are the kinds of things that get people wrecked. They put on these false they put on these false narratives in their head, you know, and then they just proceed to believe them instead of actually doing some due diligence and figuring out what is actually being said. Now, how the hell do I know? Well, it's because I spent years reading shit and not understanding what I was reading, to the point that by the time I realized what I was doing, I was already down shit tons of money. Because you think you have a clue, but you're too busy not looking around and trying to figure out the rules of the game to play the game. And that's ultimately where 99.9% of people get blindsided. They want to play the game, they don't know the rules to the game, they step on the field, they get ran over. ABC, 1, 2, 3. And that's where alpha comes from, folks. For those that are not people that understand what that even means.
Rigged. Let me have a look. Did you guys
By
see
the
this
way,
one?
yeah,
Is this the current one?
Oh, yeah, it seems
Oh, is that
pretty
one
current.
of the official?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
It is.
Yes, they launched.
But that's not the important one. I like this one.
Yeah, I saw that one. That's the one I like.
That's awesome.
Only it really got printed like that, though, right?
Yeah, that's what it should say.
That's so great.
Looks like Richard lost weight.
I love that. That's the easiest meme like ever made, but it's so perfect. It's the exact typeset too. It's beautiful. Who made that? Who put that out?
I have to find it again. It's definitely Hexican who
Yeah,
did
you
that.
should always
Of course.
like give credit where is it's due.
I should.
Mm,
I'll go look it up.
mm,
Where is it?
but speaking of RH ecosystem, everybody is going crazy about that party token that has been listed on the demo Pulsex website. Uh, it's a meme token, like it's for testing things out. Like there is, I know some scammer is going to create that party token and shill it in the chat rooms, and somebody is going to lose their money on it.
But
But right now,
yeah.
it's just it is for testing the system
But D-Raj,
that it's
my understanding is that PRT is for you can designate a third party to get your rewards in, and INC is the one that you get the actual reward token in, the native reward token.
no, the thing is, there are two things, right? There will, if you can, it would be better if you do it as a demo. Like there are pools and there are farms, right? If you
Right.
can you um,
Share screen.
I can't do it.
Middle class, you want to
Middle class, can you?
let him
What do you
Yeah,
mean?
share
Jamie,
screen?
You can do that.
go to the Pulsex demo website.
Oh,
Pulsex demo website if you want. Jamie, bring up the Pulsex website. I always want.
nope. Jamie's broken. Hang on.
So there are two things. Yeah, it's okay, but till then I'll explain. You can, because if I talk while you are doing the demo, people will be looking at the demo instead of listening. So there are two things. There are farms and there are pools. Um, so for now, let me see if I'm. So for in farms, you put two sides of liquidity. That is, for example, Pulsex Pulse, which you give in 50%. That is 1:1 ratio, and then stake it, so that you will be awarded the incentive token. Yeah, really innovative name, incentive token, for the incentive token. And the second one is the uh, PLSX pools, where you stake PLSX and you get rewarded the another token. So it is like a launch pad. If some uh, third party like me wants to distribute their token to Pulsex holders, they can uh, have, like, there will be a voting mechanism. I think they have to buy, like, put up a certain amount of Pulsex as kind of collateral or some, but that way your pool gets, like, your token gets selected to be distributed to those who are staked in the pool, and then they can do whatever they want with that token. Usually, though, these, you don't need to connect, I guess, but yeah.
Oh, just it's a demo wallet anyway. Right,
I know
nothing.
it's
Where do you want me to go?
so earn.
Yep.
Right next to
Pools or
you
farms.
see two. So you see there are Pulsex and Pulse pool.
Yep.
And
Stake LP
USDT
tokens to earn incentive tokens. Got it.
Gotcha.
Uh,
Okay.
If you click on the pulse get the LP token, it will lead you to the swap thing, and you
Yeah.
add liquidity.
Yeah, liquidity. Okay.
And and if you put in how much pulse you want, it will auto populate how much pulse X you need. So let's say you put in 100. So for 100 pulse you need, so you'll need, in that ratio, you put in the liquidity, then you will get LP tokens in your wallet. You go back to that tab, earlier tab, and enter then you do that. And once you start earning, then there will be this harvest button, with which you can receive the rewards. And again, I'm not sure regarding the tax, but if you don't harvest it, it may not be taxable for receiving those tokens.
Liquidity.
Liquidity. And second one is the pool. So
There we go.
here you just stake your Pulse X tokens, and you will receive for this. This is the
PRT.
demo token party which you will receive. Same thing, you will have to harvest it. And I think Richard already gave a demo of another thing called Pulsex, where you just stake your Pulse X and you are rewarded a Pulse X, and that can be auto compounded. That means instead of harvesting manually, it gets auto harvested and restaked again. So good things are coming up. We'll see a lot of. We already have 4 Richard Hart tokens, right? Like if you on Pulse chain, Hex, PLS, PLSX, and incentive token. So yeah, you have diversity of your portfolio, which I again, not really good kind of thing. Like best example everybody gives is Bill Gates. Like if he had held on to his Microsoft stock, his net worth now would be around 200 billion. But he met Warren Buffett, and Warren Buffett advised him to diversify, and now it is just around I think two, 7 billion or something. So
7 billion?
not
What?
sometimes putting all your eggs in one basket and watching it carefully is a good idea, but to each his own. And this is another thing, that not everyone is same. Like financial even though we say not financial advice, like it's not the same for everyone.
Yep. Oh, he froze.
P.
Oh no.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's an easy mistake to make there, middle class.
He just didn't move. He just froze. No, he's gone for sure. Nope. No,
He's still
I'm not
indexed.
back.
This is funny.
Oh, he's showing you that he's alive now. He's more animated than before. Yep.
He's at 10%.
That is what you do when you
Yeah,
try to pump your Inu coins and sacrifice your sausages. to an
Corn
actual
dog him.
uh, yeah, I think I had a bit of discussion regarding this, right? But here I'll tell you a story of Aesop fables,
Oh
and
dear, here we
which
go.
will kind of bring up the. So, there is. Huh, this is a story like there is a canary sitting on the branch of a tree and singing uh, its own song. Now a rabbit comes along the and sees the canary singing on the treetop, and he sits at the base of the tree and he himself starts singing. Uh, so what happens after that is a fox hears the rabbit singing and comes up to the rabbit. Uh,
What?
so moral of the story.
We missed
What?
it.
Something happened.
We missed the middle of the story, Diraj. The critical
So,
moment.
yeah. So the a rabbit is sitting at the base of the tree and singing. A fox hears him sing and comes up to the rabbit and eats him. So basic moral of the story is if you want to mimic the behaviors of those at the top, you need to be at the top to be doing that. So uh, if you want to be mimicking the traits and behaviors of whales, and I don't mean these whales in general, crypto whale, then you should be a whale yourself. Not it's not the same thing. Uh,
Show the dog
Show
again,
the dog
please.
again.
A lot of
Okay,
people want to
okay.
see the dog again.
All right, I'll do it 2 times. How's that?
Okay.
Bonus.
Give him two dog hot dogging.
2 corn dogs, please.
2 corn dogs.
There we go. Done.
My corn dog smells like dog nose. Why?
Is that what you do with an unreasonable customer?
Oh.
What?
Success.
That is a successful launch
Yeah.
of a blockchain.
Where do you get this stuff from?
I don't know. Just find
Free
shit,
time.
and shit.
we are reaching like I don't want to do that again. Fill up the space till 2 hours.
No,
We are-
No, not on your life.
I don't have any songs prepared. So
And now a dog getting his nose rubbed with a hot dog for 37 minutes straight.
no.
yeah.
Oh, look, there we go.
Golden mic request.
How many likes do we have here?
1,000.
58.
50 or something.
No, we don't. 58. There you go.
A golden mic's worth.
No,
Let's get to 80. Can we get to 80?
80.
How many viewers are there? Like,
Not 80.
About 77.
I think we lost a like because of this.
Yep.
anyways, actually I don't know whether I've charged the mic or not, so you may get that low battery remix again. Let's see.
Oh,
Oh boy.
here we go.
Mhm.
Mhm.
But I really don't have like English songs. I need to practice a little bit to be able to sing.
Have you been
Let me-
singing in English?
it's yeah. I try. Like I said, I try to sing in English, but
Oh.
whatever it.
I think inviting freedom was in English.
Inviting freedom.
In chat, we are taking requests for the man with the golden mic, by the way. Taking requests. The beer mug is up on top of the piano. Go ahead and write that down on a small slip of paper and put it right in.
Long time ago,
Is this the 9-minute version? Please be careful before you start. No, okay, good. 3-minute version. All right.
long time ago, I can still remember how the music used to make me smile. But February made me shiver. It every news that I did. Bad news on the doorstep. I couldn't take one more step. I can't remember if I cried when I read about his widowed bride. And something touched me deep inside the day the music died. So bye bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. And good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, "This will be the day that I die. This will be the day that I die."
Yay!
Round of applause, folks.
But
There you go.
no,
Wonderful.
this is-
Well done, Diraj.
There you go.
We already got a song request for next week, which is the 99 Luftballons.
Oh, yes.
Which one?
That's our original
The
name
German
of it.
version of 99 is
German version of 99
Luftballons.
Luftballons.
The
Yeah.
German version.
I don't care.
By Nena.
Nena, yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody knows. Like I said, there was only one music radio station that used to play English in India, English songs in India. So I used to listen to a very few of them, which very few of them are like I like singing. So
Miss Exquisite wants to proclaim she ate curry today for lunch.
nice. But was it Japanese curry or Indian curry?
I'm willing to bet it was Japanese.
I like
Probably
Yes.
Japanese curry, the sweet one.
Well, that's okay.
It, yeah,
We don't
Yeah,
want to
I like-
cause like a grudge match between you and Miss Exquisite when she says, same, same.
well, yeah, for me also, it doesn't matter.
That's
but
that's
she-
Korean. That's bibimbap.
kimchi.
That's bibimbap, yeah.
It's bibimbap.
But that's spicy, I would imagine. Yeah.
Yes.
That's awesome. And the kimchi soup next to it.
Yeah, that
Yep.
was for Frank.
Yeah, I love that.
And Hex is the way.
Yep. Shout out to
What,
Hexes.
what's that white stuff on top though?
Probably potato salad.
No, please no.
No, I believe there's sour cream.
No, it can't
That
be
one?
that either. It's too
That's
clumpy.
eggs.
If that's
Oh,
mayonnaise,
egg.
I'm gonna kill somebody.
A poached egg, maybe?
QP mayo.
That's egg.
If that
Poached
is,
egg,
I'm
yeah.
gonna call bullshit on
There
this.
you go. Egg.
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 Oh, that's egg.
Come on.
Egg? Oh, I see. Because usually
Kinda
it's
like
it's a
egg.
raw egg though, isn't it?
It's almost like the sukiyaki,
uh,
maybe.
It's supposed to be runny, is it
Um,
not?
Yeah, it's supposed to
runny.
be.
Probably pop it.
No, normally it's a hard boiled. We have hard boiled eggs in there.
Hard boiled on top?
No,
Hard boiled
no.
on top, yeah.
Wow, you would
Really?
know.
When you just measure, because you're gonna mix it anyway, so you're gonna put the red paste sauce in there, which is gochujang. You put gochujang in there, and then you mix it, and it becomes like a red
Yes,
mixture.
right. But
Actually,
I've never seen
right.
the hard boiled egg though on there.
Like a poached egg.
We use hard
Yeah,
boiled eggs at home.
In Japan, they
Yeah,
usually put raw on there.
I think it's poached. At least
Poached
it looks
looks,
like,
yeah.
or
Yeah.
Would be better.
because here there is this in Manila there is this what you call it, fast food kind of Korean fast food kind of franchise. They serve kimbap like
Maybe
they
that's
have
Balut.
they usually have a sunny side up egg on top, but it's a poached egg, you know.
Interesting.
Exactly. Poached eggs. There you go.
It's an
Very
upgrade.
nice.
Too bad it wasn't Papa's favorite condiment.
Well, that's my second least favorite condiment. Yeah, you
Okay,
freaked me
what's
out
the
there for a
least?
second. Potato salad. Who said potato? King thought potato salad. That's revolting. With extra mayo, of course.
Yeah.
Potato salad.
Oh, Corrupto Stylus says fried egg.
Yeah, she put fried egg on top, see?
Yeah.
Yeah.
that-
Oh,
that
boiled
also
egg,
works.
or fried egg.
Yeah.
Yeah, depends on. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what normally fried egg is what is on top, but Miss Exquisite did the healthier version, that is poached egg.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I think Bangkok Marcus hit that right on the head. For me, it is truly a big seagull dropping.
Nope.
Balut.
Ugh. Nope.
And what about coleslaw? That's a negative on the
I'd throw up in it. I don't care if there's a cat in there.
slaw.
Hey, just on another serious note, 4 days ago there was an earthquake close to Fukushima again.
Yes, that was delicious to live through.
That was.
It was like 4 minutes of stupidity. It was
Oh my
7
God.
7.3.
Three? Yeah,
Yeah.
7.3. I was just about to fall asleep. It was like 11:30 at night, and I got up and I was up for like another hour because I was just like, "What is more? Is there gonna be
Dude.
more?"
Yeah. My wife and I had enough time to look at each other and we said, all right, grab the bug out bag, get your checklist ready, do it. Harness the cat up, get him in the bag, I'll get the rest. We got passports, we got cat, and I'm frozen. There we go. There's another beautiful display, and I'm done. Mm,
Yeah,
lovely.
That one is not
perfect with
amazing.
Miss Hexquisite's comment up there.
Thanks. Oh, thanks. It was big and long. That's what she said.
Oh shit! There we go. He's back.
I'm back. Anyway, had enough time to get our bug out bags together. It was that long this time. It was like 4 minutes. It was stupid.
Yeah.
Seriously big one though. I mean, from where we are, a lot of creaking and shaking, and it was stupid. I think we lost a dish. No injuries, no fatalities. Very nice. Did we have one death?
Well, it's reported 4 death, or up to 4 death, I should say.
4 deaths. Yeah. That's unfortunate.
But isn't that the same spot as 2011?
Yeah.
The exact
Just
same
about.
spot.
Yep.
And there
somebody,
was no tsunami too. Was there?
There was a tsunami watch for like 24 hours. They were expecting. Oh no, there was a 1 meter tsunami, so 3 feet tsunami.
There was something.
Which you think it's not big, but we're talking the entire like ocean wall of water up 3 feet above normal, crashing straight in. It's pretty powerful stuff.
No.
So, and then somebody jumped in the chat and said, "Oh, Fukushima facility is on fire." I'm like, no. Thank goodness. The first time, did I tell you this, King? 2011. Were you here for it?
Yeah, I was here.
Yeah. As soon as the reactor popped its cork, I calmly looked at my wife, got on my cell phone. We still had, connectivity. And I went and I used my miles to book 4 flights to Hawaii. The last 4 seats.
Oh, shoot.
on miles. I'm like, yes. What have you got for 4? Oh, can you get us all in the center, sitting together? Excellent. Thank you. We left the next morning.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I stayed here. I was here. I did 2 CNN interviews.
Yeah. I did one with
Yeah, that
Good
was-
Morning America. Or Today, the Today Show. That's it. Syndicated,
Yeah.
so it got everywhere. My friends from high school were calling me up. I saw you. You're on the report. Yeah.
Yeah, I was famous for like 10 minutes on base.
Yep.
Someone calls my office like, "Yeah, this is Chief, whatever. The guy from CNN?" I'm like, "Calm down."
Yeah. They were ready though at Haneda. They were just waiting for people to line up. They got the UK, they got Canada, and they got the US. They were offering to fly people out to the nearest friendly port, which was Taipei. You have to repay it back, and they can only get you on business class, and it's only one way. That's it. You want to get out? We got you.
Yeah, Miss Exquisite said she was holding the cupboards,
Yep.
the dishes, so the dishes won't spill out.
That's not the wisest thing to do, Miss Exquisite. Can you just next time, maybe
let
get
'em
those
crash.
cupboards that lock? You're supposed to go to your home improvement store, get those little locking things where you have to click them to be able to get the cupboard open. Because we'd hate to see you get injured because you're sitting there trying to, protect your fine china. Which, by the way, you really can't when it gets bad. No, it was not funny.
Nope, not at all.
Not funny.
But yeah,
No.
the drill is to go under some kind of shit, like under a table or something, like either get outdoors or hide under a table.
There was a request from the chat for Wales to spit us some knowledge.
Is that the time he goes? Is that
Shout out to Point X, man. I don't know, man. I think people just need to understand this is a long game. You know, there's one thing I've learned in all the time I've been doing this is that you need to hear the same things over and over and over and over and over and over and over. Because if you're not disciplined enough to really internalize them, then you're just gonna wreck yourself. So, pretty much it.
Yep.
Yeah.
So for those of you who created hundreds of wallets, possibly rewarded in the future.
Yeah. Didn't they say this 2 years ago?
Yeah, and then it's March 26. March 2022. So there you go. So they're doing it again. 4 more years.
4 more years.
Back 4 more years.
Come
Didn't
get
somebody
your mask
say
token.
on the Twitter space that Richard was on that the testnet already processed over 1 billion transactions?
Yes.
Oh, that's because they.
Yep.
No, hold on.
No, that was they
That's 'cause
didn't
it's a
take
fork,
into
bro.
like when you fork over the old history carries.
Yeah, man. It's a copy paste.
We did it. Mission accomplished.
People, bro. It's copy paste, man.
So that was bogus. Okay.
Well, Richard seemed to be very excited about it. It's like I took over a McDonald's franchise and now I have 50 billion served. Yes. I'm so happy.
That's actually the perfect analogy.
Correct.
Yeah, I guess
Still feels
NFTs,
Look at the comment.
are losing their shine. I saw something about the search from March of 21 to March 22. NFT search is not, nobody's looking for that no more.
Nope.
It's over.
Less than a cent, my rock.
Hey, man, look. All I'm gonna say is this. You heard the song. So.
All good.
But NFTs are the future, man. We do need them in our come play with your NFTs on Pulse Chain. At very least, you won't have to overpay for gas. Thank you.
I don't think there's anything wrong with NFTs, right? I think what's wrong is people's understanding of them and their utility, right? I mean, this is the real world. A damn digital image is not fucking scarce no matter what you say. It's just that simple. Now, everything else an NFT could do, of course, it's a useful utility. That's why we got Hedron, right? So clearly, the issue is not the tech. The issue is the execution of the tech, how the tech is used. So, just a little more out for you. Because the NFT is just a receipt. It's not crypto. It's just a receipt. A digital receipt. It's like a QR code. Not getting anything from it. It has no value. It's just a claim. Without that receipt, you can't do anything else. So there's the value in the receipt.
Yeah, there are people who collect receipts and like stubs of concerts you attended. So even they have value. So why not NFTs? It's all what the value you believe it to be.
There you go. Like always.
And we are very close to the 1.5 hour mark. We should end this, but I would like to end it with another example regarding this valuation and belief. Nobody actually has to believe it for it to have value. The example given is that of a tooth fairy. So if you ask the parents, do you believe in a tooth fairy? They will say, no. Are you stupid? Like, I am the one putting the money under the pillow. And if you ask the 5-year-old, do you believe in tooth fairy? Even he will say that, are you stupid? I know my dad puts the money under the pillow. So in this way, neither of them I actually believe in the tooth fairy, but the tradition continues. So that is what kind of valuation of NFT is right now. Nobody actually believes in it, but the myth is propagating.
Wait, wait, wait. You just say nobody believes in NFTs? Is that what you just said?
Everybody
In
is
which way?
just
Because that's definitely
in
all they're
in
pushing
the
on people. So I'm gonna have to disagree. You get my point?
everybody, yeah, everybody knows that the technology is really
Middle
not
class, can you
there
get me out of
yet.
the middle? Can you put me where Wales is right now, please?
Oh,
Put
all
these
right.
levers together. Thank you.
This
There
guy.
we go.
The dragon breath was hitting me on the left and the right.
See, nobody, everybody who actually knows this technology really knows what it is. It's like
Yeah, but we're not
believe,
talking about people that know, D. We're talking about the
yeah.
perception
So,
because that's what creates the
and
value.
those
It's
who
not
don't
what
know
we know.
have their opinions are really kind of believing in the tooth fairy. Like, yeah. So if you believe in the tooth fairy, you believe in the NFTs.
But this is
It's
why I like
kind
to
of
use.
a thing.
Now, let me ask you this because it's not a bad example. I just think the better example is the Beanie Baby example because Beanie Babies were ridiculous when I was like to me, like when Beanie Babies became popular, I was like a teenager, bro, or younger, and it made no sense as a kid. Okay, so how are adults putting a value on something like that? That's the question. So it doesn't matter if it's an NFT or not. What matters is do you understand the value? Because just because somebody says it's fucking $100 million doesn't mean that it is. And that is, I think, the thing we need to hone in on. It's not so much, you know, what do two people think? Two people can think whatever they want. What is the potentiality of that thought outside of these two people? You know, is that
Uh,
value perceptually there for real? Can there be a market? That's the Beanie Baby phenomenon in my mind. The Tooth Fairy, not so much, because that's really just more kind of direct, if that makes sense. You know what I
I,
mean?
I think we are on the same side, but
Yeah, I think we
at
are.
different. We are talking at different frequencies.
Definitely different
So I think,
speeds.
and yeah,
Just say
frequency.
yes. Whatever.
Say yes.
Maybe I guess we can. We have reached the 1.5 hour mark. Like
What are you
93
dying
minutes.
in the chat?
Please. Keep this stream short. We will have more topics for the next
We can
stream,
continue
and
this next
hopefully,
time because I think it's a good conversation that we had. I think people talking about value is always useful, right? Because how do we know
yes,
one
sir.
dollar is
The-
$1? Because we accept it to be. It's not for any other reason. But why do we accept it? Find out next time, folks.
yeah. Same
When
time.
next? Same
Indeed.
bat channel.
All right.
Hey, just before we go, talking.
Same
I'll
next
just shout.
time. Same next time.
What? I'll just shout out Dorsey. He's got one hell of an NFT as well. So he's got, well, hex car plates, if you like. So I'll shill it. You can put these, subtext if you like. So, yeah, nah. They're pretty rare, so he's got them.
Cool.
Nice.
Nice.
Anyway, that's it. Yes, we are exhausted with infighting. Yep. And I don't. Yeah. But anyway, right. Is it time to go, everyone?
Alrighty. Have a wonderful day.
Just remember to shit on the infighting, folks. Don't let it persist. It's on us. It's not on anybody else.
Yep.
That's all.
Yep. Sounds good.
Peace.
Have a nice day,
All right.
everyone.
Happy V2B.
Version out.
v2b.
Peace.
HexAsians is a proud member of the Discourse Syndicate network.